What's up guys, my name is Idan and welcome to How Much YouTube channel. Today we're going to test out the TaskRabbit app and I'll show you guys how to register, how much can you get paid. I actually did a job just for you guys so I can experience it myself and share with you. The registration of the app is pretty simple. You just download the app, the Tasker app, and you register. You have to put your social security number and stuff, your address, and then slowly you're building up your profile. So it takes the things that you are very good at or things you can do, and you can advertise yourself to do it hourly for people. And you are a contractor, so it's not an employee. There's no clock in, clock out, anything like that. But they do pay you per hour, and you set up the time, you set up how much you get paid. Once you finish the registration, it will start asking you questions about yourself. So people who book you on the platform will know who you are. So people on the platform will need something like IKEA item assembled, and they will go to the app and look for people in the area and their prices and book one for the service. And this could be you if you register on the TaskRabbit. Now this is not an advertisement for TaskRabbit. They didn't pay me anything. I decided on my own to download and test it out myself. So I drew a map on the area that I can work on, and it's basically Seattle area and then also some Tacoma area as well. If you go to a vacation, even you can do work over there, or if you go different areas you can change it, which is kind of cool. Similar to like Uber and all the other apps I've done. On the vehicles tab, you add what kind of car you have, so you can write if you have a bicycle, motorcycle, car, or SUV. So I have a SUV, you know my Jeep already, you've been watching my videos. So it is better to have a bigger car if someone needs to do a moving job. Closing message is something automatic. It gives them $10 off your next job. It's pretty cool. And then you can also promote yourself by having a link. You can do the same thing. You don't have to have the app. You can just go to PayPal, create an invoice and charge people this way, so you don't have to use the Tasker. But there is a few advantages of using the Tasker app. TaskRabbit gives the customer and you some protection. If they agree to a specific price on the chat and then you go do the job and then you show proof that you did the job and then they don't pay, TaskRabbit will actually pay you or help you pay for the money that you didn't get paid for. So that's a good thing. If you don't want to mess with payment stuff, it's very easy to use the app. Now I already got 2 jobs on this app. I started a couple weeks ago and I didn't get any jobs and I kind of forgot about it. And the reason why I got any jobs, because you have to set your availability. So I did not know this, but every single day you want to work, you have to write when you are available and from what time to what time. If not, they will not schedule you. I thought they would just kind of open, you just will schedule me regardless, but no, you have to put day by day what days you're willing to work. If you scroll the way down, you can select all day. That's what I did. The first job that I got was actually the same day job, so you can actually click on accept same day. So then if there's people who need a job today, they'll be able to book you. And the job was for a solder dresser, six drawer solder dresser. Those things are annoying to build. Even me, I have a lot of knowledge. I had a company before that assembled those things professionally. It's still a pain in the ass to build a dresser by solder. It's just a lot of small pieces and it's always like missing something or broken. I'm not very happy with it. This is why it got 3 stars on Amazon. But it's cheap. So people are looking for cheap and then they're looking for someone to assemble it. They know it's going to be annoying to assemble it. So that's why they go to TaskRabbit, which makes sense. This is my first customer. So the item is not that great and the pay is $21 an hour. This is the amount of money I set up. It's actually not the highest or not the lowest, kind of like in the middle. But I wanted to have a price that I will get booked so I can make the video. But obviously, once you have experience and stuff, you can definitely go higher. Definitely go higher. I've seen people getting paid much higher than that on much simpler tasks. But for me, it was $21. I actually estimated 3 hours for this job, and she actually asked someone to do it between 2 to 3 hours. So she was right in the amount of time it will take to assemble it. But when I came to do the job, I actually didn't come prepared. I did not charge my drill, so it was running out in the middle, but I got a charger with me, which is good. I did not bring with me a hammer because I forgot, but you need a hammer for the back pieces. It has a little nails. It's really annoying, but it has a lot of nails. You have to put the nails in with a hammer, so I did not have a hammer, so I used one of my pliers. Not recommended, don't do that, but it worked for me. So I managed to build it in a very small space. The space was tiny, it was basically 2 dresser is the amount of space that I have to build 1 dresser in. But I managed to maneuver it around. I have to flip it around a couple times, and I got it done within 2 hours and 45 minutes. And it was pretty simple, and the whole conversation is easy to do on the chat. It's very important to use the chat for everything, so write everything on the chat. When you leave, when you show up, how long it takes, any problems, even in the middle of the job, write things down so there is records, so then TaskRabbit can help you. I think that's something that I realized right away is the most important thing. Texting the customer, calling the customer doesn't mean anything if you want to be protected, so make sure to use that chat. So yep, I showed up, I did the job, and then when I finished, I went back to my car. I just did my first assembly job, and it was 2 hours, 40 minutes. I made $56. Okay. By the time I arrived there and finished the job, it was 2 hours and 45 minutes. So the total for me was actually $57.75, which is not bad comparing to, you know, not doing anything or if you have time after, if you have a regular work but you want to, you know, invest in a business or pay off your loans or whatever you would need some extra money for, you could do that after. Yes guys, working a lot, you know, you have to, if you want to reach goals, you have to work a lot. It is what it is. You know, if you want to go work at a regular job, hate it, come back home and then, you know, watch TV, sure, do that. But if you don't like your job, you want to make things better, make money in other ways. Try to find other sources of income. That's how it started for me. I started doing like those assembly jobs and then started a company out of it and then quit my job. I'm not saying this will do the same thing. Obviously, TaskRabbit is different, but I think it's a start when you like making your own invoices, interacting on your own with customers. It's a beginning of starting your own business, and I approve of it. Now, TaskRabbit charges 15% fee for the customer, so you don't get charged. The customer gets charged 15%. So they actually paid something like $66 and I got paid $57. Now, you could ask the customer, hey, go through me directly and I'll save you that 10-15%. It will be cheaper, but they will not be protected, and then if you cannot show up, they'll still have to go to the TaskRabbit app. So it's very difficult to convert customers from TaskRabbit app to becoming like your full-time or a customer like in the long term. They will always go to the app and just choose whatever is more available for them, with them maybe a little higher likely to rebook you. So just remember that, because when I opened up my company in the beginning, I thought, hey, if I do 1,000 jobs, maybe 5% of them will become a full-time customers that come to me outside of Amazon or outside of whatever platform. And the truth is, it's not the case. It's easier for them to go back to the app. That's how they find you, and that's how they're gonna find other great people to work for them. So don't expect to create some sort of amazing, I'm not saying it's not gonna happen. You could find an amazing job or amazing people, a long-term customer. You could do it, but I would not like rely on it, right? You're gonna use the TaskRabbit app pretty much the whole time. And also saw that some people that using the TaskRabbit app got up to $7,000 a month. And obviously they're still using the app. They probably have a few jobs on the side at this point, but mainly using the app. You can definitely higher your prices. You have a better score, and then TaskRabbit keep getting that 15%. It's just how it is. For you're not building TaskRabbit, so you have to pay someone else to do it for you. So that's the fee you have to pay. But it's a good start, I think, to do it. This is the end of the video. I really recommend TaskRabbit. It's an awesome app to use to have some side jobs. And if I missed any apps to review about, making money and side gigs, stuff like that, leave a link below and I give them a try. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel and hit that bell to see my next video. I'll see you guys next time. Peace.